Alright, so this is game one of the Season 6 Titans Winners Final. I've got that right. So on the left, we've got Rashnagar as the blue nod. And on the right, we've got AOD as the red nod. And the map is Clan Alcatraz. Let's look. It's been a while since these games have taken place. I am way behind with casting, so it's kind of good in a way, because I don't really remember what happens. This should be good. Alright, so standard scouts coming out. Flame units going around for anti-scouting. Same with Rashnagar over here. Miniguns going up to scout. Flame units for the anti-scouting. In terms of the build, looks like a similar opener in terms of racks and power plant placement, but Rashnagar's got 3 refineries at the back spread out. AD's got 3 refineries spread out, but not higher up. Rashnagar's kind of got a better spread because he's higher up to this Tiberium as well. Minigunner running down the beach, avoiding the Tib. Neither player has airstrip yet, but it looks like they're going 3 ref airstrip. Rashnagar's going to get a scout in you if he doesn't get caught. There's flame units running up and then just keep stopping. Great. That's good. Mechanics way. There you go, he does get him. And there's also a scout in here. So it looks like both players have got good scouting of the map and of each other's base as well.
Building. Construction complete.
Out come the units. Rashnagar here with a sandbag so he can get refineries close into this Tiberium and not blocked by this chain link fence. AD is going down towards this bottom open tib field, not going to contest the middle by the looks of it. So as this is closer, it looks like Rashnagar's already got his refinery up here, whereas there's a couple of silos to crawl down the bottom to reach that one. Losing a buggy in the middle there. Rashnagar with 2 refineries up already. Putting some nice pressure in the middle yet. Still only 1 refinery down the bottom. There's the second one. Not great placement. May have been blocked by the shoreline, maybe, potentially. Looks like we've got some units running into the base down the bottom, but Rashnagar's going to be able to clear that up. Looks like he's bringing a lot of units back here, and there seems to be a flank coming up at the top. Possibly to attack down. Rashnagar doesn't look too worried about it, as he's managed to expand. So he's got middle, and he's expanded down to the bottom now as well. So it looks like he's going to start pulling ahead in terms of economy. He's also got a huge amount of units here where he's going to be able to take this, but he's pulling them back because there is an attack on his construction yard yet. Possibly not enough buggies. Yeah, you can see he's moving his forces back on the mini-map. He's happy he can defend that. And he's going to bring this back and contest this Tiberian field. These guys are not going to get anything done yet. He's also able to push in at the bottom. Doesn't look, he's playing it safe by the looks of it, not pushing in, not risking losing the buggies. He can just sit in the Tiberian field and be a nuisance to these harvesters here. And he's also pushing in the top with some bikes. It looks like this harvester is trying to go to that refinery because of the poor placement here. Rashnagar able to just sit on the tib and attack here. He's got enough units. This is going to go down. No way that's getting defended. And he also managed to take it out. So I don't think there was a cell there. There is 2.5k, but I didn't check if it actually registered from that or if it was already there. Big pressure now. He's just pushing straight in. A lot of infantry up the front here. I'm going to try and push Rashnagar's forces back. He's got more units at the top. He's also crawling at the top. So Rashnagar at this point is full map control of Tiberium. His AOD has nothing. There's the cell. That is going to be game 1 to Rashnagar. He's going to take out his own refinery. There we go. Job done. Game 1 goes to Rashnagar.
New construction.
All right, this is game 2 with Audi in the left as the red nod. On the right side, we've got Rashnagar as the blue nod with the construction yard moved from this area. Possibly to get a better spread of these Tiberian fields. The map is, I believe this is Unknown District. I think that's correct. It is a map done by Uncle DJ. Here it is, yeah. So Rashnagar has got a nice crawl here. He's got a nice spread of Tiberium. AOD has gone refinery first, so he's got a refinery here. Second refinery down here, not a great placement. So this harvesters looks like they're both in the same tib field. So that's not great. He's also going there because of another poor placement. Whereas Rashnagar has put some thought into this. He's got a nice spread here. Right next to this tib field, right next to this tib field. See what he does next. Possibly queuing a strip next. Whereas AOD has gone for 3 refineries before strip. Let's have a look at the scouting.
Moving out. Right away, sir. Moving out. Ready and waiting.
Rashnagar's got vision of the channels here coming across.
Reporting. Moving out. You got it.
Still getting vision of the map, whereas AOD's got vision of channels as well, a bit more down the bottom by the looks of it.
Reporting. Got it. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Neither player getting into their opponent's
Building.
base
Reporting.
at this
Unit
point.
lost.
Clearing up some of these anti-scouts. Oh, clearing up the scouts with the anti-scouts, should I say. There it is, Rashnagar with the early strip over here. So he's managed to get 2 refineries in the strip. He did do the CY move as well, so he did lose a little bit of time there, but he's potentially got that up before. It looks like he's got more buggies on the field than red over here. Means he's able to have the numbers and push them back immediately to the base. This is a good position for Rashnagar, and he's trading extremely well here with these buggy numbers. Just ripping through. I don't think he's lost a single buggy yet. He's able to put immediate pressure on this refinery, and he's going to potentially get it. He's going to take that. Refinery goes down with the harvester in. That's going to be a huge hit to the economy there. Still, nice little concave. Able to take out buggies and put more pressure onto this refinery now. He has ran out of money at this point. Potentially because he went 2 refineries into airstrip, but he does, he has taken out a refinery here, so he's kind of evened it out. He is just keeping red stuck in the base. He's got a bit of a harvester block there. I don't know if that was intentional. Managed to delay that drop off a little bit there. Now, while all this is going on, Rashnagar has managed to keep me pinned in this area of the base. So there's no expansion here, as we are stuck. And all while he's been doing this, Rashnagar has managed to crawl his whole base around, and he's all the way into the middle tib field here as well. So he is in a very, very good spot. He looks like he's going to get this harvester as well. That harvester does go down, sells off the ref. Minigun is putting in some work there though. Got some movement at the top. There's a CY cell there. Looks like we've got some infantry running across top. This is going to be from the CY cell. See if Rashnagar spots it. He's moving his forces. He's got a huge amount of units there. In terms of unit trade, he is a lot higher at the moment. Now, all his focus is in this area. We do have CY cell guys are on their way, and this engineer looks like he's going to get straight into this. If Rashnagar doesn't spot it, he does not. And he gets the CY and the cell, so he gets a lot of money from that. At this point, looks like Red is going to be able to take this middle position away from Rashnagar. With that construction yard capture, that's definitely helped this nod, as so many refineries were lost, the economy was hit so hard. That's definitely helped. Helped rebalance that. Refinery goes down with the harvester inside of it. A lot of buggy numbers here. But there's going to be no more structures from Rashnagar here. No more turrets going down. Lots of pressure coming in from red now. Looks like a harvester block at the top there. Rashnagar able to push the red army back. More harvester blocks coming in here. They have been spotted though. Rashnagar's going to be able to clear them up. Like, units are just trying to control the map a little bit here. But at this point, Rashnagar he's floating 3.5k at the moment, whereas AD only has 3 refineries compared to Rashnagar's 5 refineries here. Not to mention these are in good spots. There's Tiberium here and here, whereas over here with these, there's not really. Tiberium's quite far away. So Rashnagar's got an advantage there. He does look like he's going to lose this refinery at the top, mind. Like he's rallying some forces to defend it. Able to push red back. But these guys aren't quite sure where they want me to go there. Got able to box in these units. Gonna be able to clear them out nicely. There was a cell of one of the strips from red there. Trying to get some more money in the bank. Struggling on economy. You can see here these harvesters are having to come all the way out to the middle to get the Tiberium, whereas Rashnagar still has really nice positions of his Tiberium fields. Did just see there is a harvester block here, whether or not that's going to get spotted. At this point, Rashnagar's still floating 3.5k, so he's got so much money, it doesn't look like he can spend it fast enough. Alright, these buggies targeting the harvester, but they're not going to be able to get that. And Rashnagar's positioned his units here, going to box these in. Which means he's probably going to take all of these out now. You can see the numbers here in the kill count are flying up there. Some really good trades on that. This harvester is being blocked. Doesn't look like it's getting noticed. Rashnagar able to put some pressure back on now. Regaining map control. Again, there's not a huge amount of money here for red. He's just getting pushed all the way back here. And it's out of money. Harvesters are on the way back, but they're also going to get picked off by Rashnagar on their way back. Ref block here has been spotted. Yeah, going now. Alright, so Rashnagar's still floating a lot of money here. He's not going to run out anytime soon by the looks of it. Whereas red is pretty stuck. Camping the airfield. Doesn't even need to camp it, like he's got so much numbers, he can focus fire on it. If this goes down, the game is over. No way he's going to be able to survive that. He's got the numbers, he's going to be able to take out these buggies. Like red is selling off some structures, trying to squeeze out a little bit more money. Does have some units down here trying to take out this harvester, but it's not going to help. Doesn't get it. Manages to keep it alive. There's the cell. That is it. That is going to be game 2 to Rashnagar. With a really nice build here. Even losing the construction yard, Rashnagar has managed to come back and still win the game. So GG's on that one.
Low power.
Alright, so game 3.
Construction options.
In the bottom is Rashnagar as the blue
Building.
node, and in the top is AOD as the red node. And the map is Forgotten Gulch by Insia. Just saying, this is probably... There's a lot of good maps, but this might be my favourite at the end of it. Or definitely one of my favourites, because it's so unique with this gulch coming down here. That gets forgotten about in games. And then changes the game. Alright, so out come the scouts. Guys just chilling in the tib field. As you do. Out come the flame units. Yeah, nice bit of starting tib here as well. The option to crawl either direction. Obviously, you don't really want to crawl down here. This is used for other strategies, like sneaking units through. Like, scouts are having a bit of a battle here. Guys managed to slip through here, but he is running straight towards Tiberian. He has stopped. Guys, just going to high five as they run past. Right, let's have a look at the scouting here.
Unit.
So he's got some scouting down all the lanes and down the middle gulch here. Rashnagar is the same.
Complete.
Got some good vision down all lanes and quite a bit up the top corner here as well.
Building. Unable to comply.
Flame unit manages to take down that flame unit, but this guy
Low
manages to
power.
sneak in. There's also another dude over here. I didn't even see. I guess he must have come in from this side. Managing get some damage done to the construction yard here. Rashnagar out with the airstrip. Unit instantly going in for the attack. But he's not noticing the construction yard here, which could be very bad. There's the repair. Unit's coming back. It's not going to be quick enough. There's the cell. Okay, so he's forced the cell. He's already lost the construction yard at this point. He does get the money for it, but that is no more expanding. So let's have a quick look here. Rashnagar's got 4 refineries, 1 airstrip, and a hand nod. And that is it. So he's just going to be throwing units straight into attack. He needs to get something done here. He's going to even the score. Turrets coming down from AOD here. Knowing the CY of the opponent is gone, just can go into defense mode. Needs to hold him off. Getting some good trades at this point. A lot of turrets coming up now. Rashnagar's going to have to be careful. Yeah, he's going to retreat from this attack. Potentially look at coming in at a different angle. A lot of buggies sat up this side. Possibly forgotten about. No, they are moving. Rashnagar coming up the gulch here. It is covered by 2 buggies. That's a lot of infantry. He's also spotted these 2 over here. He'll be able to clear that up. Okay, looks like red was coming down here, trying to put some pressure in, but retreating back to the turrets. Need to risk losing units at this point. He's got the construction yard, and he's got the extra refinery. Putting more turrets down here. Rashnagar in through the middle though. Got some units on the right side as well. Looks like the buggies have spotted it. Minigun is getting some damage done. Units in on the right as well. More turrets going down. Right next to the CY. Needs to protect the CY. More turrets coming down on the front there. Going to be spamming turrets at this point. Looking at the money, you can see Rashnagar here has got over 6k. And the reason for that is I don't think he can spend it fast enough. He's only got 1 of each production building. So he's not going to be able to spend the money fast enough to get rid of it. AOD, on the other hand, has 4k and has no excuse why he's not spending that fast enough because he's got construction yard here. Alright, looks like I'm going to try and cement this area down. Doesn't want to give Rashnagar the chance to be able to attack from this side as well. This could be dangerous though. Good position to have if they can hold it. But risky to lose all this army here. Rashnagar got more units down here ready to come up as well. Second airfield down. Alright, this means production for red is going to be so much faster than blue now. But this is right in front of Rashnagar's army, so he needs to be careful not to lose this now. Considering how long ago Rashnagar lost this construction yard, the game has gone on quite a while. And still doesn't look like it's over at this point. Not yet. Okay, so the second strip come out. All the money is now gone because production was twice as fast. Still no more refineries. Probably going to try and get some up here. This could be bad. No money for production from red, although he's got the extra strip. Rashnagar does have loads of money, but he is still constantly producing units, and you've got some artillery coming out here. Love it. Party's great fun. Like there might be a snipe force down here as well. Probably like artillery doing some work there. Infantry coming in, going to do some huge damage with these minigunners. Onto that artillery, going to do suppressing fire here. Down here, sniping power plants. Going to slow Rashnagar's production even more. That artillery does some mad damage against this light unit. But it also takes a lot of damage if it gets hit. But look at this. I think it's got money's worth there. Guys, managed to get a power plant, but they've been forgotten about. Trying to deal with up here. There they go. Managed to get out of there. 2 more refineries down at the top, and it looks like Rashnagar is going to be out of steam here. Not going to be able to keep up anymore now that the economy is down, so that game is going to go to AOD. Next game. Okay. So Rashnagar on the left as Nod, and AOD on the right as Nod. This is Split Ends is the map, and it's a map by Critical Meds. This has been used in previous tournaments as well. It's a very good map. Very interesting. And I like the style for the builds and stuff like that. Rashnagar going for a very aggressive construction yard move here. Not standard at all. So we're probably going to see some kind of flame rush. Maybe he has played games on this before. He uses an Apache to help kind of get rid of the infantry while he sends flame units in. Let's see what he does here. Whoa, those were all grouped together and took a nasty hit there. Alright, so we've got 3 barracks. Looks like we're going to see a lot of flame units coming from Rashnagar in a sec. Like he's trying to be careful with his production here. He's got 3 barracks, but he's not building any flame units. Here they come. Doesn't want to spam too many and then all die together. Just like that. He's being smart with it. Engineers out. Crawling into the base. Going to use an engineer to try and push those structures back. Rashnagar. Down with the turrets now. Could potentially crawl up this way. Like he might still be going for that. Got a flame unit in the back here as well. This guy's going to try and go up there and deal with it. Barracks are about to go down. There's 2 refineries up for AOD and 1 for Rashnagar. So He will run out of steam eventually, but if he can make it work, and just get the cell on that one as well. These turrets are going to do constant damage with not really a decent way of stopping them. Lots of minigunners, but then if Rashnagar's building lots of flame units, he can counter the minigunners. So these turrets are just going to do constant damage to the structures. It's a pretty smart move. You see here, real smart decision. Doesn't need to attack with the flame units, just needs to defend. He's got the turrets here. These are going to be able to do the damage to the structures, while the flame units can just keep the turrets alive. There it is, more crawling from the turrets. Now in range of the construction yard. Clears up all the units, both players down on money now. But there is an airstrip up for AOD in the back. Just in time, because that CY was just about to go down. Gets the cell on the construction yard. 3 turrets at the front there. Hand of Nod is about to go down. That's the last hand of Nod, so there's only vehicles left now for red. You can see here, flame units do not do a whole lot of damage to these structures. It looks like 2 of them still repair faster. Got some units coming around the back. Okay, at this point, Rashnagar is pretty broke. Not got a lot of money. He can still sell this construction yard and maybe go for a big push. If he's going to do it, he probably needs to do it sooner rather than later. Otherwise, there's going to be too many buggies on the field. Red coming in the back here. Trying to get this construction yard. Alright, there's the cell. Forces the cell on the construction yard. Looks like it was going for the power, but there's already a power plant here, so not sure if that would have put Rashnagar into low power. Switching to artillery now. Rashnagar only got infantry, so artillery coming out to try and counter that. Rashnagar able to come in here, take out one of the power plants. Gonna get a refinery here with the harvester inside of it as well. Huge infantry push. Artillery managing to just clear that up though. Looks like there's too many units now. Too many buggies. Too many artilleries. Don't think Rashnagar is going to be able to get in here and get this airfield. It looks like that is GG. So that's going to get called GG there. Alright, so AOD in the top left as I think it's Nod. I think it was Nod in most of these matches. And in the bottom right is Rashnagar as the blue Nod. And this map is Two Rivers. Another very good map. This one by Uncle DJ. So this is a CY move, if I remember rightly. Quite a nice spread actually to be able to get this Tiberian field. Still get some binaries here. Rashnagar, I'm not sure if there was a CY move here, possibly insta deploy, I'm not sure. Like gonna silo back here. Be able to get the ref in about this position, which is pretty good. Have a look at that scouts binary there.
Yes.
Okay, so scouting.
Right away, sir. Yes, right away, sir.
Red has got some anti-scouts on this little bridge here, some anti-scouts on here.
Moving out. Ready and
And it
wait.
looks like some scouts going around each of the channels. Hasn't got this area yet. This guy's obviously running backwards, trying to uncover it. Get some vision there. Whereas Rashnagar has got a lot better vision. Got vision of both the channels. You can see into the base area of Red. Gonna quite get over there. Looks like he's gonna send this guy across the bridge.
Not a problem.
He doesn't burn up on this Tib first. Yeah, he's gone.
Construction
Stop from
complete.
getting in. Although AOD, it looks like he's in the base there. Not sure where this guy wants to go now. He's just legging it. He's standing Joe while he's at it. Going for the power.
Construction complete.
Buggy out for Rashnagar. Going to be able to clear that up now. Down he goes. Alright, so both players on their airfields. Pulling across to this Tiberian field now. Same with Rashnagar. Over onto this one. Rashnagar he's sat on the bridge here. He's not, okay, he is pushing in. Like he's going to try and pick off the flame units. Nice easy kills. One thing I'm noticing with Rashnagar is he's doing a lot of aggressive pushing at the beginning. And then you've got a sneaky unit at the back here, just harassing this harvester a little bit. But yeah, Rashnagar early on is always pushing his units up. Trying to pin the opponent in. Stop them from expanding. Looks like he's moved and gone for a little harvester block here. If Rashnagar's noticed that. This is nice. I mean, doesn't need to cross the bridge. Just needs to stop the opponent from crossing the bridge out of there. And then that way, he's gained all of this map control. Nothing going on at the top though. Got some units coming down from red. Harvester block still happening here. But Rashnagar managed to clear it up before losing the harvester. And the second airstrip is down. Second airstrip down for AOD as well. Looks like he's coming across this way. He can't exactly come down here anymore. Because that has been contained. The guy coming up with the unit this side now. See if he can stop the crawl coming across the river. Although Rashnagar is gone, he's sold his construction yard now. So he's gone for 2 strips, 5 refineries, and sell. So let's see what he can do. Now this has been scouted, so Red knows that there's been a sell. You can also see the engineer. That's a big sign. You see a load of minigunners and an engineer, you can usually guess that that construction yard may have been sold. So at this point, same amount of refineries, same amount of airstrips. The refinery gets down here and manages to hold this area, then the economy will start creeping ahead for red. Big push from Rashnagar trying to get in yet. Not going for a refinery just yet. The nod down, going to help try and defend this area. Rashnagar's even pulled his units from over here, look. Coming across, trying to push him. Possibly knows if he doesn't secure this area, he might be in trouble. Turrets coming down. Be able to do some damage to those buggies. Infantry coming out, minigunners. Quite lucky that Rashnagar's pushed his units right up close to this hand of nod, so they're going to do damage as soon as they come out there. More turrets going down. Rashnagar switching directions here. Nope, looks like he's coming back. There's a 3rd turret down. Still no refinery, so the economy is still the same at the moment. Just needs to hold this area. Rashnagar now in here with the bikes, doing some huge damage to these turrets, just clearing them out. Minigun is coming out. AOD sat in his base with like so many buggies that are just doing nothing right now. While potentially going to lose this area, which will be huge for Rashnagar. And the nod is going to go down. Potentially, there it goes. The buggies have been finally come out to help hold that area, and there is a second force going into Rashnagar's base now. Rashnagar's not got a huge amount back yet. Not really going to be able to hold this. His main army is up here, and it looks like realizing he's pulling back. AOD is going to shut down the power and slow the production down from Rashnagar. There it is. No power for Rash. That is production slowed right down, and it's going to be called GG at that point. Alright, so this is Iron Valley, I believe is the name of the map, by Chroma White, I think. On the right side, we've got red AOD, which is Nod, I believe, again. On the left side, we've got Rashnagar as the blue Nod. Yeah, this map is good for GDI, but looks like we've gone Nod on this one as well. There it is. Similar CY move from both players. I probably don't need the mini map on this one. It's quite a small map. And one thing you'll notice, there's not any Tiberium trees, no blossom trees for Tiberium. So it's usually quite quick. Alright, so we got a lot of scouts. Both players here. This minigunner might be able to get in there. Being in the cactus down. Yeah, minigunner in for AOD. Rashnagar's got some vision in the middle. Eventually going to get in here as well. AOD's got vision here. Possibly trying to deal with all of this. Not getting the most out of this to be able to come down here and get some real vision of Rashnagar's base. But does prevent Rashnagar from getting vision. Going for the power here. Rashnagar able to clear that up. Okay, so both players going for the airstrip. 3 refinery airstrip for red and 3 refinery airstrip for blue. So very mirrored at the moment. In terms of the scout battle, both players you can see here are on 6 kills. So it is bang even at the moment. Rashnagar out with the buggies. Plays up that flame unit. You can hear somebody shooting. Oh, this guy's got in. Doing some damage to the construction yard here. Buggies out on the field. Not sure if he's been noticed yet. This could be bad. Okay, it's getting repaired. Gonna be able to clear it up. That was close, mind. That was close. Rashnagar able to apply some pressure and pin red back into their base again. Extremely good at doing this early on. It looks like some buggies coming up here just to harass the harvester. Trying to get out of there now. This guy's got left behind. He might get ripped apart now. No, manages to dodge those bullets. These guys thinking about going in. Not quite. Okay, so right now, got a bit of a split from both players. Rashnagar again doing well with this push. Micro and the injured, the lower health buggies back. Second strip out for red. Rashnagar, second strip out for Rashnagar as well. Buggies attacking up here. A lot of blue buggies here, mind. Possibly going to lose all of these. Red buggies pushing in from the south as well. There's construction yard cell from blue and a construction yard cell from red as well. But both players have gone 2 strip and all in, just going for it. Rashnagar is mixing in bikes for this though. And AOD is going for this harvester. Don't think he's going to get this with just buggies. Instead, he's just going to lose a lot of buggies. While down here, Rashnagar is getting in. Managed to take out all of these. This engineer's in as well. Nothing to stop him. Flame unit comes out. Buggies managed to take him out just in time. More buggies up here. Still doing some damage. Rashnagar's going to be able to clear these up with the bikes now as well. In terms of the kill count, we are 54-51. It's pretty even. We've got some rocket dudes coming out. That's possibly a misclick. Don't think there was any other need for that. Rashnagar's got a huge army now. Bike's able to do a lot more damage to the structures here, and he's managed to get the hand of nod. That's going to slow the infantry down. This is concerning now. Red again coming in for the harvesters. This one here would have been a better target. He's isolated. But throwing that army up there, he's not got enough to defend down here, so he's lost another power plant. If he loses a refinery, he's in big trouble. some units just kind of floating around. And gets that refinery. Looks like he's going to be able to hold this area, but there's another huge swarm of units coming in from Rashnagar here. Got some units at the top here as well. These guys are sitting up here, possibly going to try and get these harvesters when they end up mining up here. And at this point, Rashnagar's done the damage. He's taken out construction yard. He's taken out a lot of infrastructure here. So now, yeah, he can sit and just hold these key points. Take map control and start getting ahead in economy. Artillery is out now for red. That on the cliff there, possibly to help defend, but a lot of units to defend here. Wandering harvester, gonna get picked off now. Might just get saved. There's the artillery. Doing some damage on the top of the cliff there. The harvester's just stopped. Well, that didn't help him. The harvester is down. Rashnagar is not. There's a push trying to get out of here. Don't think it's going to work. Rashnagar rallying more units up here. And here's the light tanks. Light tanks are probably going to change the game here because there's a lot of buggies from red and only buggies from red. So these light tanks are just going to rip them apart. And now there's no money. Rashnagar can just start picking off these harvesters. So yeah, that's it. Looks like that is being called GG. There's the cell. And Rashnagar's going to take this game.
Low power.
Alright, so this is the cider game.
Construction options.
On the left side, we've got Rashnagar as the blue
Building.
node, and on the right side, we've got AOD as the red node. Is tournament overextension. Leave us the map. Just by creepy crawlers. So out come the scouts. Both players doing the same build order here, by the looks of it, so far anyway. Rashnagar with the refinery down here. AOD's going for the refinery at the top. Back at these scouts.
Building.
Okay, so we've got a couple going across the bridge and a couple going up.
Affirmative.
Rashnagar doing the same thing.
Yes,
Got an
you
anti-scout down
yes.
there. Looks like he's just spotted that
Morning.
guy
Right
yet.
away, sir.
Getting some vision at the top. Well,
Construction complete.
have a look. Okay, so 2 refineries on the top field, 1 refinery on the bottom field. Rashnagar's gone 2 refineries on the bottom field, 1 refinery on the top field. It looks like these are poor placement, and this guy's just gone to the wrong one due to bad ref placement. Okay, it's flame unit. Okay, it has been spotted. Rashnagar manages to take down this flame unit as well. So at this point, both players are probably building their airstrips at the moment. Potentially going to be used, both put up here to crawl. There it is. So Rashnagar's has gone down first. AOD shortly after. Both players using it to crawl up to this Tiberian field. Rashnagar with a silo. Double silo. Get a much better placement right alongside of it. Okay, so the buggies are out. Binary is up. Both players now. Rashnagar coming across again with a push. Like he's just holding middle at this point. Been quite aggressive early on in a lot of these games. At the moment it looks like he's just holding middle, not being as aggressive in this one. There is a buggy across here, but Rashnagar has spotted that. Another late refinery down the bottom here is also messed up that harvester due to another poor ref placement. Flame unit in on the top, getting the power plant there. Doesn't quite get it. Rashnagar manages to clear it up, and he's now got 2 refineries in this middle tip. Lots of Tiberium here for Rashnagar. A lot of units here for Rashnagar as well. Able to push in. Looks like he's going for a big push here. No second airstrip out yet for either of the players. Rashnagar really pushing in yet. Getting some big damage done. More units coming out from red, but they need to be rallied down here to help defend. It looks like Rashnagar switched. He's gone up. There's the second strip for red. Second strip is up for Rashnagar now as well. But there's not enough here to defend, so that power plant is going to go down immediately. Rashnagar going to be able to sit up here, try and catch any units that are landing off this airstrip. And there is a refinery, which is very poor placement due to the power plant getting sniped, possibly going for it here. But there's just nothing to defend this, so this refinery's gone down. Harvester is just going to get immediately sniped by Rashnagar. Down it goes, sold immediately off. Construction yard sell from red. Rashnagar's still got his construction yard here, and he's crawling up to the top left. Huge amount of units. Manages to take out the construction yard engineer that's running across, and now he's going for the power. Going to slow down red's production. Down goes the power. Like red trying to get across, get something done. But at this point, it's already over, so there's the sell-off, and Rashnagar is going to take the last game. So he is going to go through to the grand final with the 1 point up, as he was won all games in the winners bracket, and AOD will go into the loser bracket final. And that is a GG, all the way to a full best of 7.